Good girl, good girl, good girl.
At a nearby park, Angus is taking his 8-month-old puppy Rosie for a walk.
I can tell the little flippers start to get tired.
Every day, that's becoming harder and harder for this severely deformed golden retriever.
The problem with her paws has deteriorated. I can see that she's finding it more difficult to walk on those paws.
2 weeks ago, Angus saw an ad selling the dog for $100. He soon found out why she was going so cheap.
I knew something had happened to her paws. I wasn't sure whether it was trauma or maybe a congenital thing. The owner at that time told me that he hadn't fed her properly, and so I was perhaps wondering whether it might be rickets.
Despite her disability, Angus fell in love with Rosie.
I think it was a case of love at first sight. She chose me and I chose her. In terms of Rosie's future, she certainly can't exercise as a normal dog, she can't get upstairs, and I just think those things are going to get worse.
Following a check-up at the Bondi Clinic, Rosie has been referred to the Small Animal Specialist Hospital, SASH.
Come on. So I'm determined to do what I can for her. Good girl, Rosie.
Oh, there it is. Stuck right across the back of his palate.
At SASH, vet Lisa Chimes is dealing with a Springer Spaniel in serious trouble.
Ouch, are you going to let me grab that without sedating you?
Obus has a bone wedged in the back of his throat. Getting it out is going to be difficult and painful.
Generally, dogs don't let you put your hands in their mouth, particularly if there's something stuck in there and they're distressed about it. So often they will have to be sedated for it, but Obus seems like he's got a pretty good nature, so hopefully we'll be able to do it conscious.
It's okay, darling. Shh. Okay.
Good. Nice to meet you, Andrew.
Nice to meet you. Yeah. Come on in.
Okay, sure. And this is Rosie.
Look at those legs.
Good
Come on, let's have a
girl.
look at you.
At the
Good
Bondi
girl, come on.
Referral Hospital SASH,
Thank you, Andrew.
Angus meets specialist surgeon Andrew Marchevsky to see what can be done for Rosie's deformed legs.
What you're going to find with her is we'll end up putting some frames on her legs and essentially breaking a leg or cutting it,
Yes.
the bone, which will allow us to sort of gradually straighten it out and lengthen it. But as I say, we'll take some x-rays and we'll see. It's serious in the sense that I think it's life-threatening if it goes on for much longer. She won't be able to walk around, she'll be in chronic pain, and from an ethical point of view, you just wouldn't be able to keep her alive.
X-rays show Rosie has a bone disease which has damaged her growth plates. This is an extreme case.
The good side about all this is there's something we can do. The downside is that it can be quite expensive.
Yes, yes.
And I think a $100 dog is going to turn into something a little bit more than that.
How am I going to get the money together for this operation? A very, very good question, but I'm going to have to talk to family and friends. I'm going to have to go into debt.
Oh.
Okay, see you, Rosie. See you later.
Come on, Chucken. You and me. Come, Rose. Good girl. Good girl.
You know, it's a lifetime commitment taking on an animal, and it's something now that I feel I have to take some responsibility for.
There we go. All right, hon, we're going to make you feel a lot better.
In the treatment room, Lisa and Nurse Victoria are struggling with the stuck bone.
Okay, all right.
Nothing is working to dislodge it, and Obus is becoming more and more distressed. Lisa doesn't want to sedate him, but she's running out of options.
It's okay, darling. Good boy, Obus. Good boy. It's pretty stuck. Good boy.
Oh, you're very brave.
Oh,
Very brave.
look at that.
Oh my God. No, you don't
That's
want to eat
pretty
it again.
sharp on the edges.
There's a bit of controversy over whether you give a bone to a dog, but definitely no cooked bones. And with raw bones, I would be supervising the dogs while they're eating it and give the bones according to their size.
Good boy, good boy, good boy.
We've got little aliens swimming in water, but they are actually intestinal loops.
Chris and Neil have just picked up the terminally ill Charlie from his 88-year-old owner, Mrs. Cawswell.
Each of those lines there is 1 centimetre, so we've got 1, 2, 3, centimetres of fluid.
The ultrasound graphically shows the fluid that has flooded into his abdomen.
He's got a leaking valve, so each time his heart pumps blood, some leaks back through that leaking valve. As a result, he gets a build-up of fluid in his circulation, which you can see here. That's why he looks as though he's had a few too many pies down here. But that's just all fluid. Now this is actually going to cause a bit of coughing too, so we won't do it for too long. It's a very big heart, at least 8 centimetres across for a small dog. I mean, it's almost a balloon that's sitting in his chest. Sorry, puppy. He's just got this huge heart that pushes up on his lungs.
So how big should it be, Chris?
Probably 2/3 that size, even half that size. Okay. His heart's just really doing its best to keep up, and unfortunately it just can't really keep up enough.
The motorised suction pump is like a vacuum cleaner, sucking out nearly 2 litres of fluid from the spaniel's bloated belly. It gives Charlie real breathing space, keeping him alive.
Just always in amazement at this process. He's only 8 kilos, yet Charlie each week produces over a litre, almost 2 litres of fluid. It's amazing he has the energy to even produce that fluid, let alone keep on living. He's just a little wonder.
It is hard watching him deteriorate. You know, he's such a lovely dog. He had lots of personality. It makes me sad just thinking about it.
Oh, look at you.
In the operating theatre at Sash, Rosie's major surgery is about to begin.
In a month or so, she wouldn't have a life because she just wouldn't be able to walk around. This surgery will be life-changing for her.
Her owner Angus has managed to come up with the $6,000 for this complex operation.
Right, let's go. When I'm actually breaking her leg or cutting the bone, that's got to be just right.
During this extreme operation, Rosie's front legs will be broken.
If you were a human, you'd be in hospital for weeks after this. So it's very major surgery, especially for a young dog. So we're just about to put the frame on the bone.
Metal rods will be drilled through both legs into adjustable frames. Rosie's legs will then be slowly realigned and straightened.
In a couple of days' time, we'll start winding this, and so that will take that angle of that ring from there, like that, and that will also change the angle of the leg from that to that.
It's not enough for Andrew to be a specialist surgeon. He has to be a whiz in geometry as well.
That alignment's pretty good, so that's about right height-wise, so drop it a bit. Very fiddly work, yeah, but you can overdo it. You sort of become obsessed with making it look perfect, and it's just not going to happen. I've learnt that. I'm not perfect.
2 hours later, and Rosie's new leg frames are finally in place.
So now what I'm going to do is break this radius so that we'll be able to straighten the leg out gradually over the next couple of weeks. 3.5 hours later, and it's gone very well. I mean, this part of it's finished, absolutely, but as I said, Angus's part starts now.
I think it's fair to say it's probably the most exclusive residence you're likely to do a house call to. It's very flash.
After treating Charlie, Chris is off to see another senior citizen at historic Vaucluse House.
I always get nervous whenever I see my special lady.
Yes.
Well, there she is now. Let's try and catch her and see how she's looking up close. Oh, good step. That was a good step. Okay, you want pace? I'll give you pace.
Naomi, who cares for the animals on the estate, has asked Chris to check up on their resident pensioner.
I just think it's incredible how old Lady is. Goats in the wild will only live to around 7 years of age, whereas Lady's 18 or even 19. She's got to be some sort of record breaker. Oldest goat in Australia, oldest goat in the world, who knows, but she is incredible. So looking over her, she's actually doing okay, but the issue seems to be down here, in this lower part of her leg here. So that joint is basically seized up.
Full difference.
Yeah, I mean, that one's quite loose.
Floppy almost in comparison.
Exactly, whereas that one's just rock hard. So that'd be arthritis. You can actually see how her front hooves are bent over, which makes her walk like a muscle man. Now, the issue with that is that she's actually going to start wearing down just one side of the joint, and eventually arthritis is going to take hold, and she may, in the future, just not be able to walk at all.
Oh, you poor thing.
At Sash, Rosie's epic operation is over. Her deformed legs have been broken. Now her long road to recovery begins.
She's going to be sore, so we'll be making sure that she's got plenty of pain relief on board, that she's got plenty of padding around the pins and the leg. Can you grab me the bolt cutters, please?
Yep.
The metal frames on Rosie's legs will need to be adjusted every day for the next 3 weeks. It will then take the fractured legs another 6 weeks to heal.
A long journey for Rosie and Angus. To be honest, I think Rosie will probably cope with it better than Angus will, but we'll see.
Oh, wow. Rosie.
Hey, Rosie, who's here?
Oh, Rosie.
So we just want to... She gets stuck. You just need to sort of
Hello.
move her little...
Despite being warned, Angus is shocked by Rosie's condition.
I'm a bit spun out, to be honest with you. God, she's been through a lot. Oh, no. Sorry. I didn't expect to cry. I don't cry very often, so I'm sorry. Okay. You're handling this better than me, darling. That's. I bet you weren't last night, though. You're a good girl, Rosie. You're a good girl. Oh, darling.
At Vaucluse House, Chris is checking out a serious problem affecting Lady, one of the world's oldest goats.
There's no point being gentle around here. So we've confirmed it's arthritis, but she's still got one underlying issue. She's walking unevenly, so we need to do something about that. Yeah, okay, look, I agree. She doesn't look as though she loves the whole power tool idea. She's almost giving this look, what are you doing now? But it will help because it's going to even off those hooves and make sure she distributes her weight evenly.
We do this quite often on cows.
Okay.
And occasionally on horses. They put up with the noise. But yeah, we could say it's an Australian first on a goat.
At Sash, Rosie is back on her feet.
She's a great little patient, and she's lovely and great temperament, and she's a good candidate for this sort of surgery because she is so accepting. You're not a lightweight, Rosie.
Her legs are now being straightened in metal frames, and surgeon Andrew is about to show Angus how to adjust them at home.
I've got a little wrench here which you're going to have to take home with you. You're going to be a bit of a wriggle wart, aren't you?
Now I've got to go clockwise,
That's
so
right.
going this way. So
That's
I've got
right.
the one there. So
Yep.
if I just 1,
Yeah.
2.
And you've got to make sure you're going the right way. Sounds a silly thing to say, but you don't want them getting worse.
Yeah, okay. Here we go. Here you are, Rosie. Time to go home.
You are just looking at me going, why am I lying on the lawn? What was that sander and what has today been all about?
At Vaucluse House, Chris has just finished giving Lady a power tool pedicure.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully, it'll help alleviate her serious arthritis.
Let's test out the new shoes, huh? Come on, girl. Up you get. Up you get. There we go. Very flash.
Oh, look at that running.
See, she's going okay though. I think she's definitely moving more freely.
I'd have to agree.
The pedicure seems to have worked. Lady will also be getting dog arthritis tablets hidden in her favourite food, green beans.
Oh, she can't resist, can she?
You're a healthy living, green eating bean muncher, aren't you?
Before he leaves, Chris catches up with one of his former pets now living at the luxury estate, Mercedes the chicken.
You ever seen a chicken hypnotised?
I've heard that you can do it.
Yeah. So what you do is you lie them flat, you tuck their head in, and you just stroke them down the middle. Hypnotising chooks is a real art form. They might look as though they fight it a little bit at the start, but eventually they enjoy it. They go into this deep state of relaxation. And I've got to say, Mercedes is one of my best subjects.
You can do this to any chicken.
Yep. Mercedes, you're making a goose of yourself. Get up.
I'll just clean up that little wound a bit.
At home, the convalescing Rosie is getting around-the-clock attention.
Good girl.
Angus's other dog, Gus, keeps a constant vigil by her bedside.
Sometimes I find myself smiling because she looks like she's got little, floaties on it. So, and that's the truth. It's just, it's really weird sometimes. Sometimes you feel very sad, and then sometimes you have to smile. Like that. Rosie, good girl. As each day goes by, I'm seeing a little bit of an improvement. I don't think she's in a lot of pain, so that's been a real relief for me too. Rosie.
After Charlie's sleepover at the clinic, Chris is escorting the King Charles Spaniel home to reunite with Mrs. Cawswell and Mr. Bojangles.
Hey, Charlie boy, look who's here.
Oh, look at my little Charlie.
It turns out the octogenarian has plans to never forget her little spaniel, just like her last dog, Mickey.
Mickey's in there, and I say hello to Mickey in the morning, And, he's never replied, never. Remember this vividly, the man walking up those steps with this dog in his arms.
And it was your Mickey?
My Mickey. And it was so nice to get him back even like this.
Yeah. Apparently he was stuffed by one of the museum taxidermists, so he's got this sort of rather aggressive, wild tone. But the taxidermist didn't realise he's a family pet, not a wild animal.
He's dropping a bit of hair.
Oh, he collects the dust, obviously. I think he'd survive a vacuum cleaner job. Would you do the same thing with Charlie?
Absolutely, because they're people to me. I mean, you don't do that to people either. Hardly. It's only having a house full of sort of corpses. Wouldn't that be something? Oh dear. You're going to stick around, be my buddy, aren't you, darling? My little doggy.
Right, let's take a look at him. Feisty. Lorikeets are also really, really good biters too.
Good Samaritans Brian and son Tom have found a rainbow lorikeet hopping around their backyard. The indignant bird was almost breakfast for their puppy.
Can you think why, if a dog was chasing, why it wouldn't just fly off?
Honestly, because he just can't. And I think the real trick here is working out why he can't run away. He looks as though he's got the muscles to fly.
Yep.
He looks as though he's got the will to fly, but for some reason he just can't.
What Chris needs to know is whether his noisy patient is grounded forever.
Either he's flown into a window and ended up in their backyard, or he's picked up a condition that a lot of rainbow lorikeets get, which causes this very strange paralysis where they just can't fly. They look good. I mean, he's almost fat when you look at him. He's in that good a condition. If he can't fly, he can't get away. So these guys have done exactly the right thing in bringing him in because he's dog food, really, running around like he is.
Meanwhile, at the Bondi Referral Hospital sash, 7-year-old Zoe has been rushed in, suffering from a snake bite.
I know. Definitely killed by something, dog or owner.
The Bichon Frise has been looked after by vet Darren Foster and emergency nurse Jess.
Are the owners here with the dog?
Yes, he's out at reception.
I was at work, my wife was at home and she just went outside for some reason and the little snake was curled up and Zoe started foaming from the mouth.
Zoe was attacked by a deadly red-bellied black snake. If she doesn't receive anti-venom soon, she'll suffer an agonising death. The anti-serum needs to go straight into the bloodstream via a catheter, but Zoe's resistance is making it almost impossible to save her life.
Birds are tricky because they're so fragile and they're great actors.
Chris is hoping that antibiotics and rest will get the lame lorikeet back in the air.
They will hide any signs of sickness for as long as possible until it's just too much for them. So pretty much if a bird's sick, it's critical.
For now, the screaming patient will be put safely to bed in a cage at the back of the clinic. Well, that's the plan.
Escaping.
Vet nurse Neil Coy is not amused.
Hey Neil, did you have a lorikeet?
Where's it got out?
Yeah, I just didn't know where it was put.
Yeah, it's in there.
Okay. It's in here now.
Get that bloody camera off me. Sure, it got out, okay? Yeah, I know it got out. Is that my fault? Probably, okay? Lorikeet fits through cage. Small difference, but it does make a big difference in the end when he gets out and makes his leap of faith. But is he okay? Can you certify he's now okay? Yes, he's fine.
The question now is whether the escape artist will ever be airborne again.
It's okay. It's touch and go. She's in a bad way. She's copped a really serious head trauma.
A hit-run victim has just arrived at the clinic.
Her circulation, it's deteriorating. So we've just got to stabilise that, get the best out of it we can. Okay, so I've got the catheter in there. It's going to allow the drugs to get in there a lot more quickly. Come on, buddy. Come on, mate. Come on. Okay, so you've seen him on the road?
Yes, and the others were just standing there.
Dawn Hardy and her daughter Fiona rescued the road accident victim.
Someone actually ran over its whole head and then just kept driving and just left it there. And they just said, it doesn't matter because it's just going to die. And I went, you can't say that.
Now, has he got worse since you've been with him?
No, it just wants to bite me.
Just wants to bite you. So thanks you get, isn't it? You've done the right thing in bringing him in though, so thank you. You might have saved his life. It's just incredible that someone could run over a little dog like this and not even stop.
Chris administers morphine to control the pain and large doses of cortisone to limit the swelling on the brain.
He's just got to, I guess, trust us right now to know that we're trying to do the best we can for him. Go on, mate. That bruising, that area there should be white. He's got an enormous amount of trauma to his skull. I mean, it's amazing he's actually alive. He's a walking miracle, or a lying one right now. And that blackness there could even be rubber off a car tyre, so... And it looks like most of the impact's gone through his skull there, but the wheels managed to find a way to hit there as well.
With the dog's life hanging in the balance, Chris hasn't had a chance to check the sex. Turns out it's a little girl.
See that stiffness and that rigidity? It's a really upper motor neuron, so and that could be skull trauma, it could be high-level spinal injuries up here. It may just be all shock, and just as a result of the head trauma, which would be great. Can we just get that scanner in here, Neil?
Neil scans for a microchip, which contains details for the terrier's owner. At last, some good news.
Bye now. The dog's registered, but they're not able to contact the owners yet, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
She has stabilised, but really, the next few hours are critical. It's okay, mate. You hang in there. Okay, you just keep on going. I'm just going to have a look here and see if there's a response to the light here.
The fight to save hit-run victim Jackie is continuing at the Bondi Clinic.
There's a slight response there, not a huge one though. The fact there is a response there, I guess, is a positive, but there's a lot more negatives than there are positives right now. How you going? It's Stephen, isn't it? How you going? I'm Chris. Hey, Chris.
Owner Steve Duggan has finally been found.
Bad little bit of timing, haven't we?
Yeah.
All right, do you want to come through and we'll have a look at Jackie for you? She had a massive impact on that car, and I mean the fact she's even here is a minor miracle in itself. But she's smelling you now.
Hello, Jackie. Jackie.
The way she responded to Steve's smell, I thought was just amazing. She was using every last bit of energy to get up and see him and just be close to him. And then Steve tells me she's just 14 months old. Jackie's his best buddy, and that's cruel.
I got her as a companion because I live by myself. I wanted a dog to have a bit of company. I know, Jax. I know. You're always so excited to see me, aren't you, Jackie, eh? Unconditional love.
Over at Sash, Zoe, the 7-year-old Bichon Frise, is being treated for a snake bite. Without anti-venom, she'll die.
Going to be brave this time?
This is Darren and Jess's second attempt to insert a life-saving catheter.
So just try and tap the head to take the emphasis off what's going on the leg. All right.
Without the catheter, Zoe won't get anti-venom she desperately needs.
Hey buddy, you're looking a bit brighter though, aren't you? All right, you come through with me.
It's crunch time for the grounded lorikeet. After rest and antibiotics, he needs to prove he can use those wings.
If trauma, like flying into a window or being hit by a car, was the cause of his inability to fly, that should have worn off by now. So when I get him out in a second and see if he can fly, if he can't, it's a virus. If he can, it looks good. Okay, so let's see what he can produce here for us. It's not a bad little effort. As far as test flights go, it's not too bad. So he probably didn't really enjoy being interrupted like that, but that's not a bad little effort. Even though that's pretty good news, the fact he can make those little flying bursts, I'm not going to release him straight away. The simple fact that once he's released, he's going to be very hard to catch again, and his strength isn't there yet. So let's give him a few more flights. This can become his little practice aerodrome. Once he can make good flying efforts and fly good distances, then he can go.
Police are now investigating Jackie's hit run. Steve's friend had taken the terrier for a walk and tied her up outside a local hotel for just a few minutes. Security camera vision shows a stranger untying the terrier and stealing her lead.
Why do you steal a $3 leash? It's just criminal.
Oh, you know, Jax.
Thank you.
Obviously, she can't be anything like she was before. But I'm just worried about her quality of life. You know.
I'd love to be able to just give Steve some sort of reassurance that everything's going to be okay, but it's just not really possible right now.
Stay there, Jackie. You go, you have a sleepy.
As Steve says goodbye to Jackie, he knows his best friend needs a miracle.
Good puppy. Good girl. Good.
She's had a pretty traumatic day. She's been bitten by a snake, and then she's been dragged to one veterinarian, and then she's been taken to another place, and she's been left here, and now we're sticking needles in her. And she doesn't have any idea why we're doing it or what we're doing it for.
Over at Sash, Zoe the snake slayer is fighting the catheter. Without it, she can't get the life-saving anti-venom she needs so urgently. This is Darren's third attempt.
You might need to get somebody else to give us a hand because she's going to be silly.
Yeah, she's going to pull off.
This time, Darren calls for backup.
Good girl. Little pinch. Good girl.
Ooh, a bit more relaxed now.
Good girl. Good girl.
Good puppy.
Now Zoe's anti-venom treatment can finally begin.
Attach her life-saving anti-venom. At the moment, we're just about to give her some methadone so that she'll be more comfortable because her muscles are breaking down at the moment, and that can be quite painful.
Good girl.
Good girl.
Hey, you didn't feel that one.
So that'll make her sleepy, a little bit more relaxed, and she'll have a nice, comfortable day.
Back at Bondi, Jackie has stabilised enough for Chris to carry out some crucial x-rays.
3, 1, 2, 3.
So Jackie's improving. She's somehow beaten the head trauma, the concussion, and now she's doing her best to convince me that she can beat this whole thing. But there's one final test, and that's the x-rays. We've got to work out what's going on with that spine.
X-ray.
I think the thing I find most touching about Jackie at the moment is the fact that she can't see, but the only comfort she's got is that she can smell things, and you go near and she has a sniff of you and she has a little lick of you as if to say, you know, are you helping me now?
It's not looking good.
That's a really serious spinal fracture there. So she's got a severed spinal cord. As if she hasn't been through enough already.
Exactly.
I mean, she's tough, but she's not that tough.
She's fought so hard as well.
Yeah,
It's very fair.
You can't work miracles.
It's not fair.
I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry, you're a little fighter though, aren't you, huh? You want to hang on. You really do. I guess what's infuriating in this situation is that she was just doing what she felt natural. She was let off the leash by some idiot who decided to take matters into his own hands, who knows why, and she's the victim of some person's stupidity and thoughtlessness. And, you know, he doesn't have to see this, he doesn't have to deal with the sight we see here with this little girl in trouble, and it's senseless.
It never gets any easier. In fact, it sometimes gets harder, particularly as you get to know the animal and the people involved. We know with the animal that we would never let them suffer, but it's really hard for the people. That's what breaks your heart. It breaks my heart.
Jackie's owner, Steve, decides to put his best friend out of her pain. It's been a traumatic day for Sarah, but tonight she has one final appointment she would never cancel.
Oh, Vegas! Hello! Oh, he's handsome.
However tough the day, puppy school never fails to lift her spirits.
I actually get really happy again with puppy school. It's like a buzz. People get puppies with the intention that they're like little stuffed toys, and they're not, because there's poo coming out, they're barking and chewing.
Oh, it's very full on. Constantly retrieving my dog from attacking other dogs.
They're full on. It's like bringing a baby into your household, and we just get people at their wits' end to help me.
And just give them some time out.
Okay, so what you've got to do is scream like a puppy, so it's
See how they stop? Okay, that's what you've got to do. Okay, it's really important that you scream like a puppy.
Some of them are really good, but I tend to get the naughty ones in my class.
Harvey gets up to pretty much everything he's not supposed to. His favourite thing at the moment is chewing just the left leg of my jeans. I was considering buying a new sofa. That's on hold. He's ripped the other one to shreds at the moment, so he won't sleep in his own bed. He just gives you those little eyes, and you think, oh, it's okay, you don't need to learn that. That's Harvey, what can I say? When you gotta go, you gotta go. And twice, apparently. Didn't quite get it all out first time round.
Now, how's everyone going with their toilet training?
We've had him for only like a week and a half, and within the first couple of days we've had him going outside.
At puppy school in Bondi, class has been called to order. Well, almost. Tonight there's a big test. The puppy's owners need to get their pupils to come to them and then sit down. Surely that can't be too hard.
That's what she wants to do. Good boy, good boy. And what a good
Bad boy Yogi gets it half right. Little Winston's quite happy to come, but still not sure about the sit bit.
Good boy.
We're all right. We're maybe a C+ or a B right now, but we'll get up there.
But Harvey is surprising his mum Maureen with the perfect performance.
Good boy.
You can see everyone bonds with their animals and each other, and a lot of them actually can become friends. Now the puppy school's over, I'm absolutely exhausted, so I think it's time for me to go to bed. Come on then, let's go.
Right, let's go and see her, will we?
Right, Zoe, it's time for you to go home. Come on, sweetie.
Just a day after her showdown with a deadly snake, and Zoe is back to full health.
Come and see everyone who's come to see you. Big family reunion.
What do you reckon? Where is she? Can you see Zoe? See if you can see her.
Go on, Zoe.
Hello!
It's a hero's welcome for Zoe the snake slayer, who overcame a red-bellied black snake and a chronic fear of needles.
She looks just so good. I can't believe how well she looks, considering what she's just been through. Amazing, just amazing.
Harvey, it's bedtime. Be nice with it, please.
It's time to check up on Harvey after graduating from puppy school.
Harvey, you can't sleep like that, Harvey.
There still seems to be some chewing issues.
I'd like to have a new sofa one day. Just don't know when that one day will be. New sofa? A few years yet, Mum, apparently. Harvey's ready for the weather. I love him. He's amazing. All right, you can't see. There you go. Come on.
I think someone just recognised you up there. A relatives of yours?
A few days later, the lucky lorikeet that was found hopping around a local backyard is ready for release. The normally noisy bird is strangely silent as it's cleared for takeoff.
Oh, it's biting me. There's no such thing as gratitude in the wildlife world, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, go. And he's away. Put so much work in, they just go so quickly, but it's good. And he flew incredibly well there. So I'm sure we'll have a good time.